Alright guys, we're back in South Boston after a while. We're here getting the car all ready to go. Hopefully we can find some speed for tomorrow during the race, and hopefully we can do something good this weekend. Alright, so we're over with practice. We had a decent car today. Could have been better in my opinion. We're going to come back tomorrow for the race and see if we can do something in the race. And I just got to say thank you to Stacy Puryear at Puryear Race Parts for all the help that he's done on the car. And I'd like to thank my sponsor, Papa's Pizza. And we'll come out here tomorrow and try our best. We're on the way to South Boston. It's race day. As soon as we get there, we got a couple things we're going to do to the car. Then we're going to practice, and then we're going to qualify, and then we're going to go out for the race. Hopefully we can make something happen today. Made it. We set everything up. We had two practices to do today. They were decent practices. We're still working on the car a little bit. Gonna try something different, go out and qualifying, see how our qualifying goes, and hopefully we can get a good qualifying lap and just see what we got in the race. Hopefully we can get us a win. Skip qualifying because we had a rain out, but they're drying the track off for us, and we're gonna go out to race, and we're starting 10th because that's where we was at in the second practice. We messed with the car a little bit more, hopefully making it a little bit better, just going off of what we got. Hopefully we finish somewhere where we want to finish. You know, top 5 or something would be nice. First race back, we're not doing too good. Could be way better. We're about to go out for the race, and we're going to give it all we got. Hopefully we can get up there in the field. Right now we're starting 10th. Never mind, I lied. Starting 11th.
But remember, these cars did not get to qualify, just practice. Here's another guy back in the mix, Gennaro Palumbo. Great to see Gennaro Palumbo making his return. He'll roll off in row 6. But 15 really strong limited sportsman cars out there. I wonder if we'll see some key restarts in this race. We're going to get a key start right now. This is going to be important for Tyler Garrettson, Zach Paragoy, and the rest of the field as they go rip and run time again here at South Boston Speedway. Budweiser limited sportsmen are off for 50 laps around the 4/10 of a mile oval. Wow. Wow, Tyler Garrettson, he missed a kick or something because he gave ground really fast. Zach Paragoy was shot out of a cannon. Look at Shelby Stanley go in the number 1. There's a lot happening here in this first lap. Boy, can you sum up all of that, Scott?
Well, Trace Daniel had his checkup big time. Thought about taking the 06 3 wide into turn 3. Backed out of it. That checked up Drew Dawson, Tristan Brunelli, Jared Dawson, Jason Pittman, all the way back. Luckily,
they're going to come at some point for Jared Dawson. That Dawson Racing team works as hard as anybody. It's a family affair.
As we have got a caution out on the speedway.
Turn 2.
Spin. Yep. And that is the 45 of Justin Towler. I was looking over to the turns 3 and 4, and he was right out in front of our faces. That's going to be the first caution here for the Budweiser Limited Sportsman. Going to allow us to use the Empower Broadband restart zone. I was just about to talk about Shelby Stanley. He hasn't won yet this season.
That's right. We know how capable Corey Dunn is. But hey, look, runway is clear. We've got 15 limited sportsman pilots ready to take off again. Green flag flying at South Boston Speedway.
Drew Dawson, much better on the high side. He's able to wrap around this time, but Paraguay able to carry good speed out of turn 2 down on the bottom side. Corey Dunn waiting in the wings behind. Another big stack up back out of turn number 3, but all the while still side by side for the lead. Drew Dawson pinching down the 12 of Zach Paraguay, trying to keep him, gains all his speed. Another battle deep in the field. This is the battle for the last spot in the top 10 between Jared Dawson and Gennaro Palumbo. They're running right behind the 2 of Trace Daniel. All the while, battle for the lead continues to rage on. Zach Paraguay, he knows he's behind, but he is not yet out. Plenty of laps to go. 35 of
really good racing throughout the field right here. You know, that's what makes a race great, is when you get a little battle. Uh-oh, we've got trouble. It's trouble in turn 2 again. Is it Justin Towler again?
Yes, it's Towler again, and whatever it looked like, the stack up that evolved because of it, Shelby Stanley has huge and significant damage from the checkup.
Here's a little look at what transpired to cause that damage there. That one, there was contact out in front of that, actually. I don't know if you could see that there, Scott. There was a little bump in front of that. I don't know that that's what triggered a chain reaction. Sometimes the replay doesn't tell the entire story.
It looked like just it all came from a stack up of once the leaders were getting past the 45 of Towler, those behind them couldn't quite see him until it was too late.
Yeah.
You see all that damage right side of the 88. That is significant. It's body damage, you know, and body panels are never easy to replace, but it's better than frame damage, better than chassis damage.
Well, that's Shive. Hey, it's green flag racing time again. Empower Broadband restart zone. They ripped through that. Your leader, Zach Paraguay. Good drive on the bottom side to clear Drew Dawson. How about that from Zach Paraguay? Much better restart.
It's going to be hard for Dawson to take back the lead. We've seen once Paraguay gets out front on his own, it's really difficult for a driver to come back and take it away. So Drew Dawson not able to take advantage of being the control car on that restart. Closest side-by-side battle, well, it just was Tristan Brunelli in the 06 of...
Man, he's flying. That was a fantastic restart for him. Maybe not the A-plus restart that Drew Dawson needed, but he's not out of it yet. There's a good look at Gennaro Palumbo 00 and the 01 of Jared Dawson. Look at Lieutenant Palumbo go. He's going to drag race him to the line there. That's a good fight on track here for the Budweiser Limited Sportsman.
Gennaro back after race number 3 where he had some terminal damage after contact with Brunelli. We're glad to see him back, glad to see his fight. He just graduated from high school in May and he works full time. And so he said he's just been working and getting the car ready to get back to racing here at South Boston Speedway. It's a 3-way fight for the 6th position. Gennaro in 6th, Jared Dawson in 7th, and Brad Foy right there in 8th. We got to fight more towards the mid-pack. That is the 75 done. Excuse me, it's up towards the front. It's Tyler Garrettson in advanced start. He'll take it back-to-back. 2 career wins for Zach Paraguay.
Congratulations. Gennaro Palumbo worked himself up to number 6 in his return here. It'll be a piece. Scott Shive is already in Philip Morris victory lane.
All right, the race is over. We started 11th and finished 6th. And I believe we had a good car. If we had another caution come out, we just had a bad qualifying time. And yeah, and we'll just have to do better next time.